Hello guys, I've seen that my random trigger tutorial got a lot of views, especially maybe since the random gauntlet contest. I just wanted to make like another random trigger tutorial, including the advanced random trigger. So we just go into it. We're gonna cover these two today, the random and the advanced random. Now first of all we're gonna cover the random. Now you can just select group 1 and group 2, and what this basically does, it triggers the trigger, if that makes sense. It doesn't just, if we go like 1 and 2, it doesn't just deactivate them, because that's not its job. Its job is to trigger the trigger. For instance, so now we have 1 and 2 group IDs. And we can make toggle triggers which are triggered by this trigger, if that makes sense, right? And then the second one, because like in here, edit group, this tells which trigger should be triggered, and then edit object, it tells which object it should toggle on and off, right? So there's a big difference between these two. Now basically what you want to do is now another free group. You don't want to use 1 or 2 because that's already here. Also do this. It's pretty simple. Also don't forget to use spawn triggers or multi triggers if you want them to use multiple times. And we just go here and then we use one with 3 and one with 4. Bam, bam. Simple as that. So in conclusion, what you want to do is just place down the random trigger, put down to group IDs. You can even change the percentage. If it's 76, it's 76 for the first one, and then 24 for the second one, right? And then what you want to do is place down 2 of these triggers. You can also place down, I don't know, 2 of these triggers, doesn't matter. This, you can also make it like so, right? You can make it 4, I think, yeah. Also spawn trigger, yes. Boom. Yeah, see, you can mix this, you know. So when I place down the random trigger, just set the IDs, and then the IDs you set here should be on both of these, and from here on you can do whatever you want with these. I know I just toggled one and I made one almost invisible, and that's pretty much it. Now if you go like so, now it's the advanced random trigger. Now here you can set multiple, not just 2 triggers, but multiple, if that makes sense. So here you can, I don't know, you can select 1, you can select 2. These are the group IDs. It's the same as, same as these ones, right? It's the same as these ones. Now here you can set the chance of that happening. We can set 50 and 50. Now they're both 50, just like the first one. Now that will mean it's the same as this one, because they're both 50. But what we can do here is actually we can make more than just 2, you know. So we can maybe one, we could do like 20%, 2 we could do like 30%, and then 3 we could do like 50%. I think this 10, I don't know, maybe you can hack something and you can make more than 10. But it looks like there's only 10 spots here, right? Now also what I want to tell you guys is right now if I deleted the second one, it would say that this one is 29, this one is 79. That's because when I put 20 and here 50, they don't, like, these are the numbers I typed, but these are the numbers that are actually like how much of a chance they are to happen, right? Because these two don't add up to 100. So then these two ones change according to the ratio, right? So I have to make something that that will add up to 100. So 20 plus 50 or 70. 100 minus 70 is 30, so this should be 30. Now it adds up perfectly to 100, and these numbers should be the same, right? If it adds up to 100, these numbers should be the same. Very important, guys. Now it's pretty much the same. I can just do 1, I can do 2, and I can do 3, right? Then, or make these all spawn trigger. You can even multi-trigger them, and make it so. So now, since the third one is 50%, it should happen the most. Oh, well, interestingly, the one with 20% happened first. Right? See, all 3 happen. Now, if you want multiple triggers at once, not just one toggle trigger, maybe you search for that, you can make a spawn trigger, and we can make this one. You can make this spawn triggered. You have to actually as well. It's the same as a toggle trigger for now, and then you can make, I don't know, 4, and then you have to make this 4. Because this is now everything that's a spawn trigger should activate. Because spawn triggers can activate multiple things, multiple triggers, right? So we can do this. We could also do, I don't know, bam. We could also do this. They're both 4, but they should be spawn triggered as well. Because everything that is triggered by a trigger should be spawn triggered. And since this is spawn triggered by, this is spawn triggered by this should have spawn trigger. Actually 2 is okay for now. Bam, yeah, see? It's not all the time because it's not random, right? But, you know. It's not all the time because it's random, right? So it should only be when 1 is. So if we make 1 100%, see, now that it's only 1 trigger, it's of course going to be 100%. Because it can only be 100%. So now this happened. Both of these triggers were activated. The one that toggled the trigger and the one that pulls the background. You see the background became red because of this. Now if you want them to be not at the same time, you can't just do this because they'll still appear at the same time. Once this trigger is activated, both of these will be activated no matter where they are, right? So what you gotta do is you gotta press spawn ordered. Now this will, as it says, put them in order. So now it means that when the block, when your cube actually, let's say this is your cube, when it will go on the same vertical line as this, now it will activate, and now it will activate. If you want both of these at once, just put them on the same line. Now this is what spawn order does. If it weren't for this, then everything, even if it's like this, everything would activate when you cross this vertical line with the spawn trigger, right? Both of these would activate then. So if we go and spawn ordered now, bam, see? There was a delay. So if you want more tutorials like this, be sure to tell in the comments what you want next, because it's not a problem for me to make a lot of these. Subscribe and like, and see ya guys.